An emergency has been declared. By whom? For whom? Genghis Khan has been targeted by an emergency. You know what? Genghis has been nothing but nice to me, and he's a really good negotiator. So, good luck with that. I don't feel like joining in that. Yeah, let's. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with the Civilization 6 Rise and Fall Race to the Future challenge, and I don't know. I would be impressed with myself if I could pull something out of this, but we are going to go down kicking and screaming. What we're running into is we're way ahead in some technologies where we don't have the production to build the things that we can actually build, and we're way behind in others where we're lacking basic things like, oh, I don't know, irrigation would be nice so I could get these spices over here. But no, we've got tanks, but we don't know how to water plants. So who needs something to be doing here? Haddington needs something to be doing with their time. Okay, what do you want to do? You could build a spaceport, 69 years from now. Probably not the most effective thing you could be doing. How about a plane? You want to build a plane? The best you're going to do is a biplane. Not as effective in 1955, I'm going to tell you that, Haddington. What else could you be doing? What do you need? You need housing. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Research lab won't do it. Armory won't do it. Hangar won't do it, but it will give me some production. That's not the very worst thing in the world. Why don't you build a sewer? That'll give me the housing, and that'll get that out of the way. It'll give you a little bit of breathing room right now. Air, what's your problem? Your amenities are meh, and your housing is meh. You were building an entertainment complex, which is nice, but why don't you, how long is it going to take you to build a spaceport? 56 years. Dear Lord, people. Why don't you do, oh goodness, I don't know, Air, get me, you know what, start working on a food market. We may as well just see if we can get you to grow a little bit more. I'm a little stumped as to what to do with you right now, Air, so why don't you just do that in the meantime while I have a little think about you. Well, Kutasi is done with their builder, which is nice. We may as well just kind of flesh out some of their landscape a little bit. Now, what could you be building? Your housing is great. Your housing is fantastic. And your amenities are, I've seen worse. It's not actually going to take you 1,000,000 years to build a spaceport. It'll only take you 45, which is frankly better than pretty much everyone else is doing around here. So sure, why not? We're going to, in a very real and literal sense, shoot for the moon. It's about the best hope I've got right now. Oh, Montrose, hi. You need everything. You need everything. You particularly need some amenities. That would be nice for you. And you don't have much else to be doing. However, I'm pretty sure I've still got some great people kicking around who have been napping for about 100 years. So I wonder if a theater square... No, let's double down on science and production. I don't think we're going to be able to pull out culture out of this. You know what? Before I decide with you, Montrose, where are we at? What's going on? Yeah, I'm in 5th place for a science victory. Yeah, Korea is kind of kicking my butt right now. Oh, and Poundmaker and Korea, Seondok, are basically off to Mars and the moon. Even Genghis Khan is going to the moon. Even Genghis Khan is going to the moon. Okay, that's fine, Genghis. Yeah, Genghis, you and I have been good buddies. You didn't want to maybe mention that to me? Well, you know what? You may as well get your amenities under control. Build an arena. Why not? Why not? That'll be something for you to be doing, Montrose. And the Kutasi builder may as well go over to this iron that we don't really need anymore, but we may as well get in an envoy. Well, I'm still suzerain of Non-Medal, so I've got that working out for me. Lisbon, I'm kind of maxed out on. Geneva. Ooh, we've only got the one envoy. I don't really know what we're going to be able to do with it. Just put it into Zanzibar. It wouldn't kill us to start working towards a little bit more money. Speaking of money, we don't have exactly no money at this point. Probably time to go ahead and upgrade the basic archer in 1957. What do you become? A machine gun. Well, that'll be better. Well, I'd appreciate a machine gun instead of a basic archer. Bow and arrows are less effective in 1957 when the Dutch, I believe, have nuclear weapons because Wilhelmina keeps telling me how awesome nuclear weapons are. So, maybe a machine gun instead of bows and arrows, pointy sticks fired from bows. I'm just saying, might be an idea. Oh, this is a tricky challenge. This is a tricky challenge. I see barbarians up there. Oh, it's my builder. Yeah, they captured that builder ages ago. He's still floating around up there. Oh, good. Good. I'm not as inclined to go and get him as I was, because I think he actually only had one charge left on him, but it's good to know he's still alive. Good to know. Oh, my culture is dominant over Georgia. Well, that's nice. Hey, Tamar, all your people are coming to hang out with me. What have you got there? A guru. Okay. Yeah, you can come and convert me all you want. I don't care about that. I'll be any religion you want me to be. And a city-state, no, a foreign city has gained independence. Whom? I'm just going to wait for this turn to be over so it's not going to flash me right back to something. But, who? Whom? No, show me. Oh, yeah, you see, no, go back to where I wanted you to go. Thank you. Make these go away. Go away. I've learned all the news. Thank you, game. Yeah, that's not something anything we can do anything about, but, good luck with that, folks. An emergency has been declared. By whom? For whom? Genghis Khan has been targeted by an emergency. You know what? Genghis has been nothing but nice to me, and he's a really good negotiator, so good luck with that. I don't feel like joining in that. Yeah, let's get this iron going. Sure, why not? That's +3 production. And speaking of production, which does not lead me on to great people, but should. Ooh, there's no chance we're going to get that engineer, is there? Plus 100% production towards space race. No, Korea's pretty much got that locked down. What kind of great engineer points do we even get? Basically 0. 16.1 great engineer points, as opposed to 24. I think Korea's kind of got that one in the bag, and that's probably going to seal the deal for them with the space race. But we'll keep plugging along. I'm not conceding defeat yet. Don't quite know how I'm going to pull it out, but Genghis, you would like to be allies with me for a research alliance? Well, considering you're going to the moon, yes, I will happily accept that, Genghis. I don't actually have any trade routes going to you because you're on the other side of the world, but, Genghis, it's nice you're thinking of me. I feel you and I are good friends. Poundmaker, what's your deal? You have respect for people who declare their friendships to the world. Yeah, I'm allies with Genghis Khan. I think I'm allies with you as well. Yeah, I am. I'm allies with lots of people, Poundmaker. It's not really helping the situation, but we're allies. We got that going. Wilhelmina caught our spies. Sorry, Wilhelmina. But you did send spies to me, so, that happened. You sent spies to me, and I sent some spies right back. But you caught them. We stole 472 gold out of it, though. That was good. Escape route, I don't know. Take a vehicle. That's... Oh, dear. Well, that didn't work out. Darn, we were going to steal 1,960 gold, and Malcolm was killed in the city of Amsterdam. Sorry. Wilhelmina, you could have just sent him back. He wasn't doing any real harm, apart from the whole stealing gold from you. Okay, so we have sources gained in the Cree city. What could we be doing? Let's, well, 90% chance to foment some unrest. Or I could just steal some more money. I do like the stealing money. Yeah, let's just take some Cree money. We'll get a pretty decent shot at it, actually. And you, builder, what could you be doing? How about you go build a farm over here, and then I'll have you build a lumber camp up there. I don't know how much that's going to affect Kutaisi's spaceport, but we'll keep plugging along with it. Steve is not completely not near finishing the spaceport. Is there anything we could be doing up there to boost production? I could slap another lumber mill in there. That'll be a little tick. And some mines over there. I wonder if I should just buy Steve a builder. I've had worse ideas, basically. Sterling, you need something to be doing. What did you just finish, actually? The industrial zone. Oh, okay. Neat. Why don't you... Well, repair your theater square for one. It'll only take you one turn to do it after our constant partisan issue over there. And Montrose, you could be building... Now that your amenities are just 0 now. I don't want to just keep going on entertainment stuff just to keep your amenities ticking up. What would be great is if I'd ever researched irrigation, I'd have a lot more luxury items, which would be helping the amenities problem. Why don't you build a theater square just for fun? Just for fun, Montrose. And you know what? I'm going to even buy you a garbage tile to do it on. There you go. That's my gift to you, Montrose. Don't say I never gave you anything. And Sterling, why don't you just go ahead and repair your amphitheater? Let's just get you all back up to snuff after the partisan problem. Haddington, you need something to do, and your amenities are in negative territory. Well, I guess we're going to have to waste some time building an arena. Not really what I want, but it's what you need. I would prefer you were doing something a little more productive with your time rather than making yourselves happy. But there it is. There it is. I mean, if we had irrigation, to keep flogging a dead horse here, we could go get this wine that lives right next door to Haddington. But no. We're stuck. We're stuck on that. Actually, we have basic sailing. I wonder if we could go get that amber. I wonder if that actually is whose city that belongs to. But actually, I don't care. I don't care. We're just going to go get that amber. Haddington, I'm going to treat you. I'm going to treat you to a builder. There you go. Somebody's getting that amber. We may as well grab it. It's at least one amenity. Okay, Sterling. You need to repair your zoo because your amenities are garbage. Oh, it's all we're doing really is keeping our head above water. We're just surviving. We're not really making progress because every step forward, we're taking a step backward with amenities or production or something. Steve, you wouldn't want to maybe finish that spaceport, would you? Because the one thing the tech tree is doing is giving us, it seems, all the basics for the space race. So if you maybe wanted to finish doing that, I would super appreciate that. We'll launch something just for fun, just to thumb our nose at Korea. Haddington, you got a builder, and you can go over there. Somebody get that amber, please. You got over here. Ooh, you could actually put some mines here as well. Kutasi, what's your food issue like? How much do you need food? You don't not need it, but you also don't desperately need it. I'm going to give you mines instead. Let's get some production going. You are trying to build a spaceport. Some alliances are expiring, so Korea's coming knocking at my door asking if I want to be their friend, and of course I do. Why would I not? And let's see what else we can do with that. Who else expired? Georgia. Yeah, we definitely want to get Tamar back on our side, if only because she's got a fairly impressive amount of military gathered around us. Yes, Tamar, come talk to me. Would you like to be my friend? Yes, you would. Super. Would you like to be my ally? How about, I don't know, how about an economic alliance? You want to do that? Sure, why not? I've got a couple of trade routes going to you, I think. All right, thank you, Tamar. And Korea, would you like to be my ally? I think you're just stuck with military alliance, Korea, but you seem perfectly happy with that, and that will also keep Poundmaker happy, who is also on my doorstep. Yes, Builder, why don't you just swing up here and do a really quick lumber mill just for some production value. I know I need amenities, I need housing, I need everything. Chandragupta, you're going to give me oil for coffee? Sold. Sold. You know me so well, Chandragupta. You know me so well. I would happily trade oil for coffee any day of the week. Okay, Sterling, is there anything else you need to be repairing after the partisan problem? I've got 2 spaceports going. I don't really see the need to do another one. You could actually use some more housing. Is there anything I can do with that? Not so much, really. Not really. Stadium won't do it. It will give me +2 amenities, though. And we are Robert the Bruce, so we do get bonuses for being super, super happy. Art Museum. You know what? If we're going down looking at some really nice art. So, Art Museum, please, Sterling. I doubt, I mean, if I've got any shot at all, which I don't, considering the time frame I've got to work in, it would have been a culture victory. We are second in culture, only behind Genghis Khan. If I had another 100 game years, I might be able to pull a culture victory out of this. But with Korea and Poundmaker, Korea and the Kree slamming me in the space race, what are you about to be done with? Oh, the arena. Okay. I don't think we're going to have the time to do a culture victory. Wow, Tamar, really? You just extended. Okay, Future Civic. Oh my God, we did it. We got to Future Civic. We actually got to Future Civic. Super. And we're on to Future Tech. I did not think we were going to get that far. We effectively completed the Race to the Future challenge and that we got to Future Tech and Future Civic. Now, and if you have not been following along this challenge, this is the subset to the rule. Prior to now, I have not been able to touch the Civic or Tech tree. I have not been able to alter it in any way. We started the game, we hit Future Tech and Future Civic, and we have let it ride. And we've actually reached Future Tech and Future Civic. So now, I may take the next highest thing on the Tech and Civic tree, click on that, and dear God, see if I can get Irrigation. So, wow, I've not touched this the entire game. Okay, choose Civic. Okay, no, we're not just going to choose anything. We have to do this properly. We're going to go all the way to the end and see what is available. All right, so we've learned globalization, social media, we've learned all of these. Okay, the next highest thing that we have not learned will be cultural heritage. So I'm going to click on that and see what we get out of that. And that is going to give me conservation first. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll live with conservation. I'm just so excited I got to pick something. That's wonderful. Haddington, you really need that builder to get back after he's done with that. Are you here? Can you do a thing? Thank you. Oh my God, we got some amber. Neat. Kutasi's builder can do the lumber mill. I'm so happy I got to pick something. Where were you going? You were going to a Kree city. We do have an alliance with them. And they're giving up a bunch of gold. So go ahead and keep doing that, please. We need the gold. And Haddington, what could you be doing with your time? Your amenities are meh. Your housing is meh. I really don't want to waste your time doing a zoo. It's just a little silly. So, the hangar. Can you make any better airplanes right now? No, you can't. What do I need for that? Aluminum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have any aluminum in my civilization at all. I wonder if anyone would be willing to trade that, but I don't really have the amenities to trade away. Let me just have a quick look at that. Does anyone, starting with Tamar, our good old friend Tamar, do you have aluminum? No. Okay, never mind. Let me just go through and see who's got some aluminum for sale. Korea does, but I bet I don't have anything she really wants. 21 gold for 30 turns. No. I don't even generate 21 gold, I don't think. Alright, we're going to be kind of blocked out of any decent planes, so kind of irrelevant to you, Haddington. What else could you be building? Anything that will give you housing. How about a broadcast center? Not really. I guess a neighborhood? Again, I don't really want to waste your time doing a neighborhood. What about, let's just poke at the Kree with bread and circuses. Why not? Why not? Oh, a governor title. Speaking of Haddington, what's Pingala up to? What could we be doing with you? 30% production to space race programs in the city. Unfortunately, you're not the one building a spaceport. I could shuffle you over. And that's actually not a dumb idea. Who's doing space race stuff? Cullen and Steve. I'm going to move Pingala over to Steve. It'll be a hit on loyalty for Haddington, but space race stuff. So, okay, let's work this out here. I'm going to reassign you to Steve. You go over there. Thank you. Now, is there anyone I can pull back up to Haddington? Well, let's see what we can do with that. No, not great people. That would be silly. Let's just throw Moksha in there. We've got nothing else to be doing with him. We actually have 2 governor titles. So, yeah, appoint you to Haddington, right? Let me just confirm that. Yeah, go up to Haddington. Thank you. Go there. Yes, I know. I've recruited all the governors, and I don't need the era scores because we're in the final era anyway. But yeah, just go up there for giggles. And what could you be doing? You're religious based. That doesn't help me in the slightest. However, we'll promote Pingala. Yeah, give him his 30% production to space race programs. Gonna go down fighting. That's all there is to it. Okay, okay. And we'll be done with future tech in 9 turns. Dear God, maybe we can figure out a way to get irrigation out of this. Now we got some money out of the Cree. 632 gold. Sweet. Why don't you foment some unrest while you're there? That'll combo up nicely with bread and circuses. Why not? I'm just going to poke the Cree bear and see what happens. Boy, I'd love to get that wine. You actually kind of need a little bit of housing, Haddington. Why don't we just bang out a couple of quick farms? That'll give you a little bit of breathing room. It's not a terrible idea to be doing. You may as well have some food and a little tiny tick of housing. And yes, we stole money from the Cree. Good for us. Maybe we can upgrade another basic archer. That would be fun. That would be delightful. Though we do have some infantry down here. We have a very mishmash military going on here. Can anyone go and get that? Did we get that oil? Did we get that oil? Tell me if we got that oil. No, I don't want the tank. I don't want the tank. You know what? We'll figure it out later. What were you building again? A food market. Super. Oh, H.G. Wells. I still need something for you to be doing. I need somewhere for you to write a book. Do we have anywhere yet? No. Citizens or Steve are happy in the largest city. That's great. Get me back to H.G. Wells, please. That's Stephanie. What do you do again? Oh, you're artifact based, I think. Are you? What do you do, Stephanie? Wake you up. Wake up. What's your deal? Oh, plus 100% production towards space race projects. Great. I knew I got you for a reason. Go to Steve. Go to Steve right now, because he's going to be done with the spaceport momentarily. And H.G. Wells, do I have anywhere for you to write a book? No. Okay, go back to sleep, H.G. It's cool. Just go back to napping. I think somebody will be dealing with that fairly shortly. Oh, I forgot I had Stephanie Kwolek, if that is indeed how her name is pronounced. And if it isn't, I'm sorry, Stephanie. Well, we figured out how conservation works, which is nice. That'll bring us up to cultural heritage, which won't really give us much. 3 envoys is not to be sniffed at, but... Oh, Steve, you are done with the spaceport. Cool. 3 envoys is not to be sniffed at, but a little irrelevant at this point. Yeah, go ahead and launch an Earth satellite. Okay, what were we doing with the spy? Why don't you just stay in Sterling and counter-spy, please? Yes, counter-spy in the capital. That's where we continually have partisan problems. You finished building a farm there. Why don't you... I don't know, go build a lumber mill over there. I was going to give you another farm, but, you know, the lumber mill will be better. Let's give 1 to Zanzibar. Speaking of the 3 envoys, that'll give us a little bit more gold. Plus 4 gold in every market. Not bad at all. And Toronto. A little bit of production in the capital. Sure. Seems sensible. Seems like a decent thing to be doing. I want to get back to Steve in the spaceport, though, please. Let's move back to Steve in the spaceport. Where did Stephanie go? Stephanie, I know you're on your way down here. How far away are you from getting here? Because you're, like, wicked important right now. You're the most important person on this map. I don't think I can beat Korea or Poundmaker, but darn it, we're launching something into space. And I don't care if it's a rocket or if it's Stephanie Kwolek. Somebody's going to the moon at this point. And my other counter-spy, why don't you counter-spy in the campus? Yeah, just keep doing that. All the counter-spies, please. I don't actually think I have any better tech for people to be stealing, but it's not going to hurt to have another counter-spy kicking around there. Air, you need something to be doing with your time. Your amenities are 0. Okay, well, once again, it looks like we're going to actually... Yeah, we're going to have to just take time out of our lives to build an entertainment complex. Just keep building that, please. It's silly, and it's just a chase to get amenities. Right now, it's slowing everything else down that I'm doing because, again, 1 step forward, 1 step back with the whole amenity issue. And Stephanie, I really, really want you to turn up any moment now. Any moment. You've got to be almost there, Stephanie. There you. Is that you? Is that you? Nope, that's Mary Leakey. That's a completely different scientist. Completely different. I don't think we ever got artifacts for you to be doing anything with. Wake up. Mary Leakey, wake up in the next turn. Just wake up and tell me what exactly it is you do for a living. Wake up. Yeah, artifacts. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. You build a lumber mill. Thank you. There you are, Stephanie. Stephanie. Yeah, go over here to Steve and do 100% production, please. We're getting something into space with you. I don't know what, but maybe we can shoot these missionaries up into space because they've been converting me all the whole darn game. But again, I'm happy to be Talmar's religion. Whatever's cool with Talmar is cool with me. Boy, you just punched your fist right into my territory, didn't you, Talmar? You just did not hesitate. You are an aggressive land grabber. You really kind of blocked out Non-Madal, too, and I've been buddies with them for ages. Nice airport down here that we can't do much with because we only have biplanes. And we don't have aluminum. We don't have anything to trade for it because we have no amenities. I knew this was going to be a tricky challenge. When I saw the challenge come up, this is going to be difficult. And I'm sure there are many, many things I could have done differently, but I'm doing the very best I can. Spend the afternoon in Aberdeen means to have a wonderful, wonderful time. Okay. Well, maybe, you know what? Open to opinion. Open to opinion. Sterling, you completed an art museum. That's nice, actually. I'm glad you did that. Why don't you build a workshop? Are we any close to getting a great artist at all? Wow. Great people are just gone. Yes, actually we are. We're actually not far away from getting the next great artist. We might see him. You know what? Let's just get him. I've got some faith points kicking around thanks to Talmar. Go ahead and grab that guy. Let's have some art. Aberdeen, where apparently it means have a great time. What did you finish? The stadium? All right. You need some housing. I don't really care right now, Aberdeen, because we're kind of at the tail end of this. I don't honestly care if you have housing or not. What could you be doing at all? Why don't you... So you have really nothing better to be doing. First of all, though, why don't we see if we can upgrade that knight? I think we could probably live without a knight in 1973. Congratulations, you're a tank now. So, Aberdeen, sorry, back to you. What could you be doing? Why don't you build a bank? Yeah, we'll have a little more money coming in case we've got to upgrade another knight and or basic archer. Oh, there's some horses over here we've never exploited. That'll be cool. You know, because horses at this time of the era... Yes, Stephanie. Okay, do your thing. Plus 100% production towards space race projects. Yes. Good job, Stephanie. I'd love to see that 10 turns until complete ticking down, but maybe that needs to recalculate in the next turn. And go ahead and build a pasture on those horses. You know, if nothing else, it's at least 2 more production. I don't think anyone wants to buy my horses, but yes, it did recalculate. Okay, so we're down to 5 turns to launch an Earth satellite. Way behind Korea, Poundmaker, and everyone else on the map, but we're doing it, darn it. We are doing it. And Gustav, yes, we should have at least 1 art museum. Yeah, there we go. Go make some art over there. Go be artsy over in where are we? Sterling. Go paint something. Well, give people something to look at in Sterling, apart from the resources we can't have, like these spices here. I wouldn't mind getting to Future Tech to see if we can... maybe get irrigation if we get the next highest thing. It might lead to irrigation. I think at this stage of the game, I will be thrilled if I can just harvest these spices. That's it. I will consider that 100% a win in this challenge if I can just have these spices outside Sterling here. That's all I want. I just want Sterling to have spices and be happy. And who needs something to be doing? Cullen does. Cullen. What could you be doing? Housing is not so great, and I kind of don't care anymore. Because I don't care how much you grow now. It's kind of irrelevant. What could you be doing? None of these are really going to benefit me. I mean, industrial zone. Look at are there in fact even any great engineers left? No. The only people left are, well, 1 admiral and the artsy folk. No, everyone else has been taken. So I don't really... the great people thing is kind of off the table right now. Why don't you build... I don't know. Build a commercial hub. Where could you stick that? Why don't you take that +1 garbage G tile up there? That's sensible. Do that. Going down, kicking and screaming. And Gustav, paint something, please. Yay, you painted the kiss. Good job, Gustav. Well, Poundmaker figured out we were spying on him. Little too late, Poundmaker. I've stolen a lot of money from you. A lot of money. But I'm sincerely apologize, Poundmaker. It's, oh my god, we finished Future Tech. Totally won't happen again, Poundmaker, except I'm going to send my spies right back there. And oh, by the way, I'm trying to foment unrest in your city. Future Tech. We made it to Future Tech. Okay. And we did cultural heritage. I care less about that, Sean Bean, than I do about Future Tech. Choose research. I have not done this since the very first episode. Yes. No. We don't get to choose it, unfortunately. Look at Irrigation just laughing at me there. Okay, what is the next highest thing on the tech tree that we have not researched? Okay, we've got all of these. Wow, we did get all of these. I mean, it does, doing this challenge, it does give you all the components for the space race. You do end up researching all of those. So a space race victory is entirely possible under these challenge rules. So we've got 3 things we can pick at the top of the tech tree. Stealth, guidance systems, telecommunications. I kind of, which one will give me irrigation? I don't know. Irrigation is on its own branch. Oh, come on. I will literally never get irrigation. Like the government issue that we've run into with the Civics, it is on its own dedicated branch. It's never going to happen. We will never get irrigation. That is a fundamental issue in this challenge set. We will never have irrigation. Okay, I just wanted irrigation. You know what? Give me submarines then. Whatever. Oh, apparently that's first. Great, we're going to have subs, and then we get to pick again. Choose a Civic. All right, well, we can go to the next highest thing. What is the next highest thing now that we have not learnt? Okay, the Tier 3 governments. I kind of feel that I'd be cheating if I just picked one of these. I mean, it's basically irrelevant at this point. I'm not super concerned because I believe we have effectively lost this challenge. I don't know if there's a way for me to pull this out. But my rule set at episode 1 was whatever is highest up here, I can pick one. I did say I can pick one. I didn't say I was limited in some way to what one could be clicked on. So, sure, give me democracy. We can actually have a decent government. And we'll have submarines, apparently, which is great. Montrose, what's going on with you? Amenities okay, housing okay. Build an amphitheater. We actually need somewhere for H.G. Wells to write a book. Spy needs to get out. Go by foot. That's fine. Oh, our relationship has been damaged. Yeah, I'm really, really sad about that. Got 3 envoys to kick around. Why don't we get 3 with Toronto? That will give me +2 production in every city with a workshop. Well, when building wonders, buildings, and districts. But, you know, better to have it than not have it. And why don't we take the other 2 points just to get to 3 with Carthage? Let's spread the Scottish love around here with the envoy situation. Gustav, paint something else, please. You painted an avenue in the park of... Yeah, sure. Good job. Good job, Gustav. You're a valued member of our community. Okay, Gustav, paint your last thing. The sunflower. Thank you, Gustav. I don't know if that's really going to help with the whole Genghis Khan kicking our cultural butts here, but better to have your paintings than not have them. I would like the people of Stirling to know that we have great works of art in Stirling, and not much else. No spices. And we're never going to have them, Stirling, by the way. We're never going to have spices because it's on its own dedicated branch and we will never, ever link to it unless we somehow magically researched every single other thing on the tech tree. And that was the only unavailable one. But probably not going to happen, Stirling, so don't get your hopes up about the spice issue. However, what you could be building is... Oh, I don't know. How about a factory? Let's get even more production. Let's just turn you into an industrial wasteland, Stirling. And where are you at, Steve, with the whole launching the rocket thing? Oh, you're actually going to bang that out next turn. We're going to do a thing. We're going to send a thing into space. It's going to be super exciting. Well, for Steve, anyway. But too late. Too late. 1 turn away from launching a rocket. Wow, I really did turn Stirling into an industrial wasteland, didn't I? No real surprise that Korea was the victor there. They came out of the gate with strong science. Obviously, they're a very science-based civilization. Not particularly shocked that they pulled out a space race victory there. Although I was kind of hoping Genghis Khan would do a culture victory. I think that would have been interesting. So there is the Civilization 6 Rise and Fall Race to the Future challenge, ending, unfortunately, in defeat. I think there's things that could have been done differently on my end. I did play Civilization pretty much the same way I always play Civilization, without factoring in some of the rules that were in place. However, there were some things that were just going to effectively hobble us from day one, particularly amenities. With irrigation permanently locked out on its own separate branch of the tech tree, that effectively cripples our amenities. There was nothing much we could have done about that. And the Tier 2 and Tier 3 governments locked out to us forever, because they also live on their own branches. So I think I did the very best I could with what was given to me, kind of a mishmash of high-tech and low-tech, and, well, the Scottish were not victorious, and the Koreans were, but I gave it my best shot. So there's the Civilization 6 Rise and Fall Race to the Future challenge. I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you had a lot of fun watching it, and we'll see you next time.